Now let me take you back for a second or two. Childhood raps take you back for a minute, when times were more simple and you lived with your parents. Before you went to college and you started paying taxes. Remember these shows that you watched as a kid. Childhood raps take you back.
Okay, you beautiful passengers, Happy New Year. Or if it's not the new year, and I'm really early on this episode, Happy early New Year. Or if you're watching this after the new year, Happy belated New Year. I have no idea what day it is for y'all. It is not the new year for me. It is December 26th. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know why I look at the watch, because I don't have one of those kind of watches that tell me the date. But nonetheless, I am in a good mood, because I just finished episode 6. It was a good episode. It was the episode that showed us Cassandra and Rapunzel had a real friendship. It was not just some humdrum, it wasn't a fake friendship the whole time. Cassandra, she chose to be friends with Rapunzel as opposed to taking that life of a warrior, because there was this kingdom full of warrior women, kind of like the Amazonians, but this was a different kingdom, of course, because this is Disney, blah, blah, blah. But this was a kingdom full of Amazonian women, pretty much. I'm just going to say that. This was that kind of, society over there, and Cassandra had a shot at it. She could have chose to take that flag and move on with her life somewhere else, but she chose to sit there and stay with Rapunzel and chill out with Rapunzel, hang out with her, and pretty much the rest is history. Rapunzel ended up touching those rocks. And yeah, this is episode 7 though, so I don't know what's gonna happen, because that's what I got. I don't have nothing showing me, because that's the screenshot. Usually it's like 15 seconds in, and this is just the intro, so who cares really, right? Because that doesn't tell me nothing. Oh, and I forgot what the title of the episode was on top of that. I don't know. I'm in a pretty good mood. I was in a terrible mood because I cut my flipping finger like a... It was bad. But y'all heard about that in episode 6. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say. I've been running my mouth and running it. And I just ran out of stuff to talk about. So, yeah. I'll probably be taking those down here very, very soon, because obviously it ain't Christmas no more. So, yeah, I gotta put a different one up there and take the elf down. So, squeaky headphones, they're on my head. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, and play. Skip. Okay, so where are we at now? Are we in a different kingdom? Oh, this is going to be one of those episodes. Huh. So, the king and queen really don't have their memories still. I thought that was just a joke between the king and that other king.
When they sign the diary, maybe it will bring back some memories. The mind may forget, but the heart always remembers.
Oh, if you had Cassandra, she could tell you that little concoction she put together for your memory.
I'm sorry, dear. This beauty, I'm somewhat of a collector.
Of eggs, I see that.
You too?
Huh.
I know a fellow egghead when I see one.
Okay.
Can't remember why we love each other. We need some time to ourselves to figure it out.
What is done to my room?
That is a lot of eggs. Oh my goodness. Roomy. Wow. Okay, so they're not staying in the same room no more.
Dad, don't you think that if you get to know Mom, your feelings would come back? The kingdom of Corona corona is in crisis. Pascal will give each of you a copy of my...
Hey, Red and Angry.
Save it.
I like that they're adding them to the cast a lot more.
This is about setting your folks up on a date. You said the fate of the kingdom is at stake.
Oh, it is, Lance. Goes the world. Do you want that to happen?
Okay.
Do you?
No.
That's the spirit? Okay. There's no reason...
Okay, Rapunzel. Jeez.
And nothing is gonna stand in our way. Now, to set the mood, Red, Angry, the fireflies. Where'd our fireflies go?
Really, dude? You ate all the fireflies, Pascal.
Just a moment. Oh, Rapunzel.
Have you thought about when you and I might sign the book?
Okay, so was
Excuse me,
King Frederick always like this? Because
I don't know about you,
I'm just gonna be real. He's a bit of a pansy right now.
I know just the
Don't get me wrong. I could be a bit of a pansy myself, but
Snuglet.
I mean, come on.
Garçon, your finest table, please.
Good morning. Those are petite
What
pies.
the heck, Shorty?
Do you have any idea how long that took to bake?
I mean, I know how long it took to eat it.
Uh-oh. Ah.
Help! I can't swim!
What? Dude, you can't swim? Oh my goodness, I understand being forgetful, but I mean... The king is not who I thought he was.
Excuse me, King Trevor. May I speak with you a moment? In private?
Oh. Yes, definitely do that again to him.
You've come to woo my mother. Well, I've got bad news for you. There will be no wooing of any kind. This is a no-woo zone. Not while this princess is princessing.
It is true.
May I see your Corona Law handbook?
Of course you can. He keeps it right there in his pouch.
He's not taking her to see sea serpents. He's taking her outside the inter-kingdom waters.
Magnificent, isn't she? Sorry, I was talking to myself about you. Speaking of magnificence, Trevor Jr.
Okay, I'll give him credit. That was pretty good. But the seal is what made it.
And it could be yours if you were to become my queen. I thought we could sign it to commemorate this day.
Oh, you little weasel, you. You ripped the frickin' page out.
Does everybody get to sign this book but me and you?
We gotta hurry.
Them some highly trained seals.
Anybody want to guess why they're leaving while they are winning?
Frederick!
Heck yeah.
I got you.
Ariana, thank you.
They do love each other so much.
I know. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, Lance.
SEAL team, strike and strike true.
Hey, so Trevor kind of redeemed himself there. Okay. I still don't like him, but yeah, it's okay.
Now let's get out of here.
What?
It's an egg.
What are you doing?
She doesn't want us. She wants this.
My sea crystal.
It's no crystal. It's a serpent's egg.
Oh no! Heirs de Son's diary. It's destroyed.
Then again, snakes have hearts too. Merci beaucoup.
You can create a new diary.
You may not have your memories, but you have each other. So, I made a new book of hearts. Oh.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
It's a nice looking book of hearts.
That's not your page. It's ours.
Finally. You're giving Eugene what he's been wanting the whole episode.
We were such opposites.
Ah.
Did we just...
How did we
I was hoping they would not get their memory back.
come back?
I guess the heart always remembers.
Huh. Well, I was hoping we would get something from Cassandra there at the end, but whatever. I was really hoping that the king and queen wouldn't get their memories back, because the statement that Ariana made about we can make new memories, I thought that was going to be just a really good fitting way of being like, you know what? Sometimes things don't work out as planned, so we're just not going to give their memory back. I thought that would have been a fantastic way of just, you know, moving forward, in my opinion. But, of course, you know, they got their memory back there at the, you know, end of it. And it's like, okay, whatever. I would have loved to have it where their memory was just, it would have just been so much better, in my opinion. But it is what it is. They got their memory back. But King Trevor, he still sucks. I thought he had a bit of a redeeming aspect to himself there for a minute, but he didn't. He's still a jerk. But King Frederick, what the heck? I always thought he was like... Okay, sorry about the jump cut. Had to check that message real quick. But nonetheless, King Frederick, oh my goodness. I understand being a pansy on some things, such as when me and the wife were out walking, I can't really pronounce the name of it, something swamp. It's a swampy area, but it's not, it's a nature walk. So, nonetheless, though, me and the wife, we saw a little moccasin swimming around, and, you know, through the river there. So we were like, or at least I was like, I don't want to go that way. I don't want to go that way. I don't like snakes. Nope, I'm not going. I'm a pansy. I don't care. But she's like, whatever, I'm walking this way. I was like, oh, jeez, I'm not just going to let you get bit by yourself. So, yeah, I understand about being a pansy. I don't like snakes. I was a pansy. On top of that, there's a bunch of other things I'm a pansy about. I don't like heights. I hate them. They freak me out. Well, they freak me out if it's an unsteady surface. Such as, I ain't going skydiving no time soon. But Frederick, oh my gosh, he won't get on a horse. He won't go out in the water. He won't do this. He gets seasickness during a boat. I thought he was always this king who was always stern and in control and didn't collect eggs. This was just weird for me. This was odd. I always thought he was something different than what he's being portrayed as in this episode. This was just flipping weird. Yeah, I just don't get it. I kind of like the egg thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a quirky little aspect of them that I didn't know about before. And it seems like they're opposites, you know, the opposite things about them end up attracting them to each other, you know, because Ariana, however the flip you pronounce her name, I have got to start getting better about pronouncing people's names. But, you know, she's like, you know what, he intrigues me, though. And, you know, opposites attract. What can I say? I mean, me and my wife, key example, we are 2 generations apart. Literally. She's a boomer. And I am technically a millennial. I don't know how I'm a millennial, but I am technically a millennial and she's a boomer. So it's like 2 worlds are colliding right there, and we are really at the opposite ends of the spectrum. She's wanting to watch Andy Griffith, and I'm wanting to watch Stranger Things. You know, hey, or something along that lines. But, you know, hey, it's a cute episode. It was fun for what it was. It wasn't, you know, like, oh, you know, the best episode in the world. This was a filler, in my opinion. Nothing but a filler. Maybe something will come back later. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I make the best of fillers. So, yeah, I'm going to just end it right there, honestly, because I can't think of nothing else to kind of talk about or add or anything like that. So, yeah, y'all know the drill. Hit the like, tickle to subscribe. Don't be texting and driving. And as Mr. Rogers always says,
And I like you as you are, I do.